2, 3. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Auction Inc. Thanks for joining us this morning, which will prove to be a very exciting auction at that. Congratulations to the Auction Inc. team for putting together some great assets that we're going to have on today's sale. My name is Joff van Renen, and this auction has officially started. We have 19 lots on today's auction, please. So join us as we hammer down some very, very exciting properties. We'd like to thank our online viewers for watching via the online auctioning stream on the World Wide Web, on the Facebook and Auction Inc. YouTube channels. If you are watching via the link, thanks for joining us as well. We're going to be going through the auction rules, so please listen very, very carefully. We have some more base on that. Please listen very carefully. Quite a lot of you are having your first auctions today. Thanks for joining us. We'll treat you very gently. Make sure you come back again. We're also in the process of registering our late bidders that are still walking through the door. Thanks for joining us. For those of you that do pre-register, thank you for during the week. And those of you walking in the door right now, please take your time. You still have a couple of minutes before we start. Registration will still take place with registration, refundable registration deposits if you're not the highest bidder, but we like to sell something to everybody in the room today. And obviously you cannot bid without your FICA documents. We'd also like to take this opportunity to wish all our Muslim clients Ramadan Mubarak and thank you for your support over the many, many years. These are the rules of auction, ladies and gentlemen. Date and time of the auction. We are officially standing in Masingita House on the 30th of March at 11 a.m. in the morning, and we started promptly thereon. That is the place of the auction at the auctioning headquarters in Johannesburg, South Africa. Should there be any other reason than the normal disposition of the property by the seller, such reason will be announced by the auctioneer. All auctions comply with Section 45 of the Consumer Tax Act, or the CPA, of 0.68 of 2008, and the governing regulations there too. All Auction Inc. auctions are subject to a reserve price. I'll get to that a little later. The auctioneer the auctioneer as representative of Auction Inc. are entitled to bid on behalf of the owner up to but not exceeding the reserve price. The auction commences at 11 o'clock and will not be delayed for any person whatsoever. All lots are sold as per the conditions of sale and standard terms and conditions and are subject to acceptance by the seller within, I believe it's 5 days. Is that correct? 3? We've dropped it down to 3. All our sellers are here. They want to confirm as fast as possible. Acceptance by the sellers will be in 3 days, except for the one legal sale. I believe that has a 5-day acceptance. I'll explain that as we go along. Each lot is offered as a separate transaction and will only be considered complete once the auctioneer has initiated the bidding process and pronounced the word sold on the fall of the hammer. Bless you. The auctioneer holds the right to regulate and advance in the bidding. In terms of the Estate Agency Affairs Act, all monies received for the benefit of the buyer or the seller will be retained in a trust account. On acceptance of the offer by the purchaser, these will be paid over to the conveyancers less the agreed commission amounts. On registration of all bidders, we'll read these rules of auction and comply with all ID residence, VAT numbers, and FICA requirements. Any bidder bidding on behalf of another company the other individual must produce an authority to transact on a formal letterhead and correct documentation, as well as the company's tax clearance certificates. The bidder's record and vendor's roll required to be kept in terms of the CPA will be available for perusal during normal working hours at the offices of Auction Inc. The property can only be transferred with a valid seller's and buyer's tax certificate. These rules do not exclude liability in respect of inaccurate information provided in the advertising of the auction. Exactly what our sellers have told us is exactly what we have told you. These rules also do not exclude liability in respect of the rules of auction not meeting the requirements of the regulation of the CPA of 68 of 2010, herein referred to as the regulations. The rules also do not exclude the rules of inspection. It also does not exclude, contains any qualification, reservation, or reduction of the requirements of the regulations unless provided for. Specific rules relation to the auctioneer. Any amendments made to the rules of auction will be announced verbally by the auctioneer at the auction. Should the auctioneer who signed these rules Should the auctioneer who signed these rules be unable to conduct the auction for any reason whatsoever, that the person who conducts the auction is deemed to have certified the rules of auction. The auctioneer is personally liable for the contents of the rules of the auction applicable to the specific auction, and the rules of auction need not be read out at the auction if the rules were available 24 hours prior to the auction and signed by the auctioneer, which they have been. At the auctioneer invites any person present at said auction to object to these rules of auction, and such objections shall be noted on the vendor's roll. Are there any objections, ladies and gentlemen? Likewise online, thank you. We will proceed. Those are the rules of auction, ladies and gentlemen. Please be aware. At the fall of the hammer, we would like to confirm these properties this afternoon or within the next 3 days. All our sellers are here or watching online. Some of them have already immigrated or already in Cape Town, emigrated, as well as a few overseas. They will be joining us on the telephone. They also want to confirm as soon as possible. Where we do have a few legal sales, I believe we have one, an acknowledgement of debt. I believe the property coming up in Rosebank. Obviously, in that case, the financial institution concerned has asked for 5 days so they can go back to their FINCO and confirm the property assets. Those are the rules of auction, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, as you register, you cannot bid on this morning's auction without your FICA document and your registration fee, which is obviously refundable should you not be the highest bidder of any lot bid upon. Please be aware of that. If you have any questions at any time, please speak to one of the Auction Inc. staff that are here, that are dressed rather casually because that's how they roll. Any one of you, they're happy to answer. They'll be walking around. Please just ask them any questions at any time you like as to what is going on or any other pertinent questions about the property. There are, I believe we have a full room. There are no chairs available. Please, you're welcome to join us across, get something to eat. There are toilets around the back on your left-hand side as you go out. Our contract signing room on my right, your left-hand side, where a lot of you will be signing contracts as you go through. If we have any more office chairs, we might want to bring them through, or some cocktail tables. Thank you for a very, very good turnout and packed room this afternoon, as it's still relatively early in the morning. Dobie has been having a lot of them on. We're going to go straight through to the auction, ladies and gentlemen. 19 lots. 19 lots to get on this morning's auction. Shouldn't take us longer than 60 minutes or so. Just over an hour to join us. If you want to have a bite or something to eat at any time, please join us afterwards. We'll be having a little cocktail party. You're more than welcome to join the auctioning team. So thanks for joining us. We're going to get the auction underway, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number one, please. Dobie has been handling this property. We're going through to the metropolis of Sandler Road in Fairmont. Pristine offices, main road exposure in Fairmont. Modern offices, well-maintained building, ample parking. If you want to watch it up on the big screen, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's all up on the big screen. The lot number one, pristine. That's a very, very old picture of you, Robbie. Please, we need to update that. It's also well-maintained, ample parking. You way thinner now. Excellent security and a very sought-after location. Right down the road from the Genesis Shopping Centre. Very easy N1 and N3 access. Close to Netcare Hospital, Linksfield. Good schools and religious institutions all around the suburb. This property is 80% let, ladies and gentlemen. We already have an opening bid. It's already come in. Yesterday, I believe. Have an opening bid on the property, please. And it is 80% let on the corner. Any other to go? 1,600,000. Thank you, sir. 1.6. Any other? Have it agree. Have it 1,600,000 now. At 1,600. Have it agree. Have it 1,600 now. At 1.6. 7 a bid, sir. At 7 a bid. 7 a bid. Have it 800,000 now. It's only 100,000 now. 1,800,000. Thank you, sir. At 1.8. Have it agree. Have it 800,000. Have it at 999 now. At 1,900,000. Lot number one just got to go, sir. At 1.999. Have it agree. Have it at 1,900,000 now. You win. I'll take a 50. You're in at 50,000. 1,950,000 now. At 95, 95, 95, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 1 million. Dobie, you levitating. At 1,950,000 now. At 195, 95, 95. First call, ladies and gentlemen. At 1, 2 we got, sir. At 2's a bit. Any other bid is back in, sir. You almost had it for 50,000 more. Have it at 2, have it at 2, have it at 2 now. At 2 to go. Are you bidding or waving, sir? Careful, you nearly bought a lovely property in Fairmont. Have it delivered at 95, have it delivered at 2 to go, sir. 2,050,000, yes or no? At 2 million, another 50,000, sir? Are you sure? At 2,050,000, yes or no? At 2,050. At 2 million, have it delivered at 2,050. Are you scratching or bidding, sir? Careful, I saw you. At 2,000, you're trying to hide behind the pillar. I got you as well. At 2 million on the nose, once. Second call, that's twice. Are we all in? At 2 million on the nose? Dobie, your buy's out? She's out, ladies and gentlemen. Hold in. Hold on. 2 million, third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold it at 2 million rand. It's done. That property's gone. Next up, please. Swiftly on. Thank you, Tabby, on this one. This is a triple net lease We're going to Strathaven in Sandton. Everybody still likes residential. It's always the trusted, solid property investment. That's what people like. This is a triple net lease in Strathaven. It's a Strathaven cluster. This property has a 3-year triple net lease on it. I believe it's just been signed again. It is also let to the US consulate as a tenant. Very, very strong security in this cluster area because I believe, I'll tell you now, about 5 out of the 10 units in the estate are currently let to the US Embassy. Is that correct? Thank you. Pretty much the whole cluster. Very proven track record for a tenant. They've been there for a long time. I'll get that to that now. Radial School is there. Morningside Shopping Centre. Benmore Shopping Centre. Kelvin is there. Crawford College. 5 out of the 10 units in this estate are let to the American Embassy. Please be aware your net income roughly about 420,000 rand per annum. It is currently going off the grid. Is that correct? They're busy installing as we speak. It's currently going off the grid. They're also gearing up for winter. If you aren't, I would highly suggest it. Or buy lots of wood. Also, please understand this is a brand new 3-year lease that's just been signed with 2 3-year extension periods options as well. It's a long lease if you want it. And they pay 6 months up front. Is that correct? It's always nice having the US Embassy as a tenant because you know you'll get cash up front in dollars and great security. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have multiple registrations coming in for this one, as well as on the telephone. Please be aware, we already have an opening in the property, ladies and gentlemen. An opening in the property, 1,800,000 now. At one point, we have it at 1,800,000 with a great tenant that's been there a long time. Have it at 2, thank you, have it at 2.25 now. At 2.25, have it at 2,55555. At 2,000,005, we have it at 275. At 2,750,000, 275, 275, 555. At 2,750,000, this is for Sandton in Strathaven. At 275, 275, 275, 3 million on the phone. I already have 275. I need 3 on the phone, yes or no, sir. At 275, 275, 5555. At 2, have it at selling at 275, 3 million, sir. Have it at 3, have it at 3, have it at 3 now. We're selling at 3 million. I already have 3. Auction, got to go up. It's a weird thing, I don't know why. I already have 3 million. If you're watching the stream online, sir, I need 3.25 now. At 3 million, have it selling at 3 million now. Your tenants, the US Embassy, guaranteed to be well looked after. They've been there for a long time, and they're not going anywhere. And you're currently going off the grid. At 3 million, any other, ladies and gentlemen, have it at 3, have it at 3, have it at 3 now. At 3 million on the phone, you're still out. Give them a chance to catch up, Yoni. Don't be that person. The Strathaven cluster, let to the US Embassy for a long time, and they've just signed a brand new 3-year lease with 2 3 extensions if you wish. I already have 3. Looking for 3.25. If you want an investment with a good tenant and a good payer up front, always paying 6 months in advance, ladies and gentlemen, to give it a chance for the telephone to catch up now. Have it at 3, have it at 3, have it at... Pardon?
3 what?
Where have you been all my life, sir? Why did you wait so long? You see the beard? It's going grey very quickly. 3.1. Telephone, you're still out. New bidder now, have it selling at 3.1, selling at 3.1. Another 100,000, where's my other bidder gone? Have it at 3.22, yeah, any other bidder, have it at 3.22, 3, selling at 3.2 now. At 3,100,000. On the telephone. No. They don't print 50,000. Oh, Yoni. 3,150,000, sir. Another 50 for you, sir. At 3,150,000, selling 1,050. Could you have done it? I don't think so. I'm not sure. At 150, any other 150,000 now. At 3,150,000. Another 2, gentlemen. But it's dinner for 2 at Melrose Arch. You can't believe it. I'll lend you the money, sir. Can you believe it? It's cheaper going to the bank of Zimbabwe. At the moment, it just might be. I'll let you know what happens this afternoon with the Monetary Committee. 3,150,000 telephone you're in, sir. At 310, 310, 310 now. 3.2 now. Another 50,000 telephone you're out. Have it at 3.2, have it at 3.2, selling at 3.2 now. At 250,000. At 25, 25, 25. Yoni, I can't see through concrete, eh? At 3,250,000. Keep him there. At 3.25, 3,200,000, at 3.25 now. 3,250,000 once. Think of the tenant, sir. It's guaranteed. You'll never get a better tenant than this, and he pays in advance for 6 months. Second call. That's twice. At 3,250,000 now. Fair warning on the phone.
What are we at?
3250. Yes. In Johannesburg, telephone's out. Just waiting for my underbidder to jump back in right now. It's a very expensive T-shirt. Did I mention that? You look very good in that T-shirt, sir. At 3,250,000. Looks like we shop at the same stores. No pressure, sir. It's on the phone. 3,250,000. First call at 3250. Second call, ladies and gentlemen. That's twice at 3,250,000. You'll never get a better tenant than this, sir. At 3,250,000. Hammers high, hammers up. 3250. Is that another telephone coming in? Or is he just phoning the bank manager? 3250. You sure? He's out. 3,250,000. Third and final call. Congratulations. Sold at 3,250,000. That bit's done. Next up, please, moving swiftly, Candace's property. This is lot number 3, moving to Soshanguve, the last development stand in Soshanguve SS. 13 hectares of land located in Soshanguve in a prime opportunity for developments. Those looking for resi property, zoned already Res 3. Land offers multitude of possibility. Developers looking for develop the node. The land is sold with 1,000 square meter stand and an extra house on it. If you didn't know, Soshanguve rapidly developed in the recent years with a large number of residential occupants who work in the Hammanskraal and Johannesburg areas choosing Soshanguve due to the ease of access and the good transport routes. The property is located behind the Batu Mall and walking distance to transport and local markets. Please be aware the bulk services are to be paid by the purchaser. We already have it opening in the property, ladies and gentlemen, on lot number 3. An opening bid in the property at 9 million rand to go, ladies and gentlemen, at 13 hectares. An opening bid. Pardon? It's at 13 hectares. We got 9. 9 million to go. Any other Res 3 land in Soshanguve? We have it at 999 now. At 9 million, ladies and gentlemen, it is huge. You could farm there, so big, ma'am. Have it now. Have it selling at 13 hectares. Have it at 9 million to go. Any other at 9 opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Have it at 9. Have it at 999. Surprise the wife, sir. Bring home some land in Soshanguve. Guarantee you'll be going nowhere for Easter. You'll be building on your land. Have it at 9, selling at 999 now. Ladies and gentlemen, opening bid stands with me at 9 million. Are you laughing, sir, or are you bidding? Are you sure? I can see you. You definitely surprised someone in the family you buy this land. Have it opening bid at 9, ladies and gentlemen. Have it at 999 to go now. Is there no interest in the 9 million mark, ladies and gentlemen? Everyone's going to Soshanguve. Are you sure? 9 million once, 9 million twice. All in, all done. Bid stands with me at the opening bid. Ladies and gentlemen, please speak to Candace immediately after that auction. Lot number 3, we will switch to a private treaty basis, please. Moving swiftly on to lot number 4. Mr. Bloomberg, where's he hiding? Thank you, sir. Lovely fringe. This is the best kept secret, as we like to call it, the Volkop Dam area, a large thatched bush lodge, or Lapa Lodge, we like to call it, a river frontage. There's a boma, there's a pool, and about almost 10,500 square meters of land. Unit size about 300. Please be aware the area, can tell you, it's on the Volkop, on the dam, lots and lots of wildlife as well, and this property is fully furnished. Is that correct, Michael? Yes. Property is fully furnished. Also be aware there's also a 15-person barge. Well, there we go. A 15-person barge that goes with this property, and it's about 2 hours from Johannesburg. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Already have it opening in the lot. We have it opening in the lot, please. Any other? We have it at 1 million to go now. Anyone want to own a barge that happens to have a piece of land with it on the Volkop Dam with lots of river frontage? Here we go. 1 million. Any other? We have it at 1 to go. Any other? We have it at 1 to go now. You want to live in the bush, sir? Did I mention the game? What kind of game, Michael? Buck, a lot of buck. Well, that's all about you want there. You don't want anything else walking in your house. Had $1 million to go. Any other? We have it $1 million to go now. At 1 million, 2. Thank you. Have it. We have it at 1, 2, 2. Have it at 1,200,000 now. Have it at 2. Have it at 2. Have it at 2, sir. At 1 million, 2. I can't take 25, sir. You're getting over 10,000 square meters. At 1,200,000. Have it. We have it at 1, 2, 2. Selling at 1, 2 now. At 1 million, 2. Selling at 1 million, 2. First call, ladies and gentlemen. Once now at 1,200,000. Do you live in the Vaal, sir? Yoni, do you live in the Vaal, sir? Would you like to? No. You sure? Okay, just checking. At 1.4, new bidder now. At 1,000,004, selling at 1.4 now. That was a very stern no, sir. At 1,000,004, 1.6, yes or no? 1.4, have it a 4, have it selling at 400,000 now. Have it a 4, have it a 4, have it a 4. 450. Think twice. Under bidder, yes or no? At 1,400,000, first, second, third and final call at 1.4. Congratulations, sir. You go to Valcorp. Sold at 1,400,000. Next up, please. Dovi's been a busy man. We're going to look at that. Kaya Sands. That's a special place. Logistics and DC Center. This has a low reserve. It's in Kaya Sands. We are selling now. 5 Irvin sold as one lot. 5 Irvin sold as one lot. Warehouse and offices. Well-maintained properties. Ample natural light. I think near the food, probably. Mezzanine level as well. There's a backup generator, exactly what you need, and it's an ex-Dis-Chem distribution center. Dovi, why don't you give me a survey, please? Thank you. Just off Malibongwe Drive, very, very good industrial area, situated between Lanseria and Randburg on Malibongwe Drive, just a few kilometers away from Northgate Shopping Center, Cosmo Mall, the N14 and the N1. Good arterials and good amenities. Vacant occupation is given on this asset, ladies and gentlemen. Vacant occupation is given on the asset. Any other to go, please? Any other to go? Any other to go? We have it a 5. Any other to 5 to go now. It's an old DC center from Dis-Chem in the Kaya Sands area. Good-looking building. It is enormous. We have it a 5. Any other to have it a 5 to go now for that distribution center, legend. Any other to have it a 5 to go now, gentlemen? It is Industrial 1, and it's warehousing. You've got to take it. And it's just between the N14 and the N1. We have it at 5, selling at 5. Any other, got to have an opening bid at 5 million, ladies and gentlemen. We have it at 5 to go now. At 5. Any other, you cannot build it for this much, ladies and gentlemen. Any other, over a minute, 5 now. At 5 and a quarter, yes or no, so I'll take 5 and a quarter bid, sir. At 250,000 more, have it at 25, 5. At 5, yes or no, sir. At 5 and a quarter, yes or no. At 5 to 5. First call, ladies and gentlemen, at 5 million for the Kaya Sands DC. Second call at 5 million. Ladies and gentlemen, try and build it for this kind. And we are sitting at roughly about 4,000 GLA squares, gross lettable square meters. And the bidding is opening bid. It stands at 5 million to go, sir. You will not replace it. You will not be able to build it. Let's see if he wants to come in, sir. Any other to be able to have it a 5? Any other to be able to 5 now. 5 million once. 5 million twice, sir. Are we all in? Bid stands with me, ladies and gentlemen, at the opening bid. At 5, all in, all done, last call. Please speak to Dovi straight afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll move that to a private treaty sale on lot number 5. Thank you to Dovi. Moving swiftly on, please. On lot number 6. Let's move along. Daniel and Candice, we're going to Houghton Estates. To the A-grade offices. It's up on the big screen. There they are. A very, very neat-looking building with highway exposure. Just up the road from us. 2,000 squares of GLA double-story building set on almost 3,900 squares of stand in Houghton Estates. It is in a prime location with M1 highway exposure. Highway access, and there's also a billboard income. Is that correct? Billboard income as well. You've got to love it. The area is characterized by its elegant mansions and large leafy gardens. It is home to a vibrant commercial area with several shops and restaurants. There are also several high-end banks, numerous professional services such as lawyers, accountants in the area. There is a student village top floor that are willing to remain on as tenants if requested. However, are basically on a month-to-month at the moment. Currently, but they would like to stay. It is entirely at the discretion of the new owner as to what they would like to do. We already have an opening, but the property came in yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, And opening in the property, please, at 10 million to go now. At 10 to go, have it, grab it at 10, have it at 10, 10 to go now, sir. At 10 to have it, I can't take $500,000, sir. You just pulled the carport. At 10, 11 a bit now. At 11 to have it at 1, at 11 a bit, have it at 12, 12 now. At 12 million, have it, I can't take 500,000, sir. Unfortunately not. At 12 million, have it at 12, full selling at 12 now. 40 already, have 14, sir. At 14 million, you have it at 4, and you have it at 14 now. At 14 million, I cannot take half a bit, sir. You're going to have to stay behind after that, sir. 14.5 at 14 million 5, 14.5, selling at 14 million 500,000 now. At 14.5, 15 now. At 15 million, you see what you've done, sir? 500,000 now. For 500,000, you get the whole building. At 15 million, yes, on have it. We have it at 5, selling at 5 now. Are we all in have it? Selling it first call. Once now at 15 million, ladies and gentlemen, we're selling it now. I'll still take fives because my gentleman still wants to pay more. I can see it. 15.5 I have in front, sir. 16, yes or no? We need 16 million, gentlemen. Think about it. At 16 million. He's thinking. He's wondering. At 16 million, yes or no, gentlemen? I can't take quarter bid, sir. We are way off the value here, but we want to sell. 16, you're in or out? Think about it. 16 million? You sure? 15.5 is in front with you. I'm asking 16 at the back. At 16 million, gentlemen, yes or no? Are you bidding, sir? You sure? Nearly sold you a lovely building in Houghton. At 16 million, here's out. At 15.5, 16, 15.5, 16, 16 now. I cannot take less, unfortunately not, sir. At 16 million, you're out. 15 million, 5, it is selling at 15.5, 5. First call. At 15 million, 500,000. Candace, your buyer's in. Second call. That's twice at 15 million, 500,000 now. Are we all in and done, gentlemen? Houghton Commercial Building. Doesn't get it gooder than that, and you got an income from a billboard at 15 million, 500,000. Hammers up, third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 15 million, 500,000. You moving to Houghton, sir? Yeah. I'll wait for the next one. Lot number 7 and 8 we're doing together. Lot number 7 and 8 we're doing together. 45 and 59 in Prince George Avenue. Yoni, focus, Yoni, focus. High yield investment in Brakpan. Where's your brother? Why don't he should be buying some properties? 2 adjacent properties. We'll even have a couple of bidders coming in. They've asked to do them together. We'll ask again. Triple net leases. 45 consists of 2 tenants. And a recycling business and a supermarket. Number 59 consists of a granite business situated on the main road in Brakpan, where you go for a fight and a braai breaks out. Situated on the main road, very, very close to the CBD. I believe it's quite an exciting place to live. Submission, I don't know. Joint net approximately 400,000 rands per annum. Is there any objection? There we go. Thought I saw you. There we go. Both lots. Any objections if we have them together, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I thought. Just hang on, sir. I haven't started bidding yet. We'll do them together, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do them together. There we have it. Lot number 7 and lot number 8 will be joined because these properties are, if I could, won't you grab those tissues, please? Perfect. Thank you very, very much. We'll be doing both buildings together, ladies and gentlemen. Both together. We have quite a few of our bidders here, and they prefer to be their own neighbors. There we have it. An opening bid on both of them, ladies and gentlemen. You're bidding for both. For both properties. We have our live bidders in the studio. Thanks for joining us. We'll have a telephone bidder, please. We have an opening bid on the lot. Any other bidder we have for both properties? You're bidding in R1 million. 1 million rand. Any other bidder we have it at 1 year. Have it. We have it at 1 to go now, sir. At R1 million to go. Have it. We have it at 1 million. You're buying both buildings for the same price. Buy one, get the other one for free, sir. At R1 million to go. Any other bidder we have it at 1. Did I mention these properties are fully let? That correct? I'll take 125. 1 million. I need 1,250,000 on the phone. At 125, 5. At 1,250, 175. Yes or no, sir? At 125, have it at 25. Have it at 250,000 now. At 25, 5. Nice tire. Have it at 25. Is he in? Where is he? Okay, give him a chance. Where's he phoning from? Cape Town. Still probably Monday there. At 1,250,000, sir. You're buying both properties. Mention that to him, Yoni. At 1.250 for both properties, sir. And they are fully let. Triple net leases. I think I know this better. 1,100,000 now. At 1.1. In the other, we have it at 1.1. We have it at 1.15. Bless you, sir. 1250. Got a little shout there. 1250, 125, 1,250,000 now. Have we have it at 25, 25, 25, 55. For both properties, ladies and gentlemen, at 1,250,000, 1.555 now. Another 250,000 now. Have it at 255, 255, 5555. At 1,500,000. First call. At 1,500,000. Second call. That's twice at 1,500,000. Dovey, your man's out. He's out, ladies and gentlemen, on the phone. Asking 1.5. Are you sure, sir? He's out. For both of them, ladies and gentlemen, 1,250,000 on the telephone. First, second, third and final call. What was that? No, not yet. Now I'm going to drag it out a little longer. There's no quick knocks at Auctioning. Absolutely not. We treat everyone fairly here. 1,250,000, third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold! You're moving to Brakpan. That property's gone. Thank you. And it's going up. Got it. Moving swiftly along, please. Lot of an eye. Mr. Bloomberg is back in the building. A boutique coastal lifestyle farm. We're moving to the metropolis of Hermanus and Stanford in the Cape. If you haven't thought of semi-grading, why not buy a farm? It's pretty much looks like a farm, 11 hectares, boutique lifestyle farm, little provincial looking. The boutique coastal lifestyle farm in Stanford, 11 hectares, small holding farm as we like to call it. Looks like they're farming lavender from here. 5-bedroom mansion with a provincial style, large pool, large, beautiful landscape gardens. There you can see it. Stunning views over Walker Bay from Hermanus to Cape Point. Lots and lots of sea views. Private road to beach access as well. There's a borehole and a generator. The property is pretty much off the grid. All you got to do is switch the taps on. Off you go. Please be aware, Stanford about 7 kilometers away. Hermanus 20 k's about Cape Town. About 1 hour 45, 1 hour 60 minutes. There you have it. We have it open in the property legibility for one of semi-grades to Stanford. Ms. Van Renen, Stanford, you sure? Not? Any other to go? 3 million to go now. Have it at 3, selling at 3 million. Any other to have it at 3 million. Any other to have it at 3 now. At selling at 3 million. This is a magnificent property. 3 million, 5. Thank you, sir. At selling at 3, buy a farm in the Cape. You've always wanted a farm. Plant some vineyards. At 3 million, 5. 3,500,000 now. At 3.5, I can't take 100,000, sir. You're buying a farm in the Cape. It's way more expensive. Thank you. Have it at 4 million now. Have it at 4. Have it at 4. Selling at 4 now, sir. Have it at 4 million. Any other? Have it at 4 to go. Any other? Have it at 4. 4.25. Thank you. I've got a 4.25 now. At 4.25. Miss the Cape Town rush and live in the country at 4.5, sir. Always works. At 4 million, 5.75. Thank you. 5. Selling at 5 million now. At 5.25 now. At 5.25, selling at 5,250,000, sir. At 5.25, at 5 million, 2 at 5.5. 11 hectares for 5.5. Look at your new home, sir. You could be there by Easter weekend. At 5 million, 5. We'll throw in an air ticket as well. 5.5. First call at 5,500,000. You could be moving to Cape Town, sir. Second call at 5,500,000 rands. Are we all sure? And all done at 5 million, 5,750, sir. At 5.75. At 5, don't try and hide around the pillar so I can see you from here. At 5.75, don't worry about the wife. You just keep nodding and she'll pay. At 5.75, he's out. You're in, sir. At 5,500,000, third and final call. Congratulations, sir. You're moving to Cape Town. Sold at 5,500,000 rand. Wow, that's exciting. Moving swiftly on, please. Thanks to Jasper. Is it Jasper or Jasper? That's what I thought. Depends where he's living soon. Jasper? Where's he hiding? There we are, hiding in the corner. High exposure office space, and I believe the owner has already immigrated. Prime location, Facebook office block. It's up on the big screen, ladies and gentlemen. There you see it. It's already got branding on it. It's a prime location close to the N1 highway. There are 4 units. Close to major shopping centers. Someone's excited about his new farm. Close to major shopping centers. High growth node on the N1. There are currently 4 sectional titled units. The owner has immigrated. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Any of it to go, please? Any of it to go? We have it open in the property at 2,500,000 now. At 2.5, have it. We have it at 2,500,000, 2,555 now. If you didn't know, commercials coming back and coming back fast. And this is great frontage. At 2,500,000, we have it at 2,55555 now. At 2, have it at 2,750. Thank you, sir. At 275, 75, 75, 5555. At 2,075,000. 3 we got, sir. Have it at selling at 3, 3 selling at 3 now. Look at the building. You'll never have to pay to do life. It's Facebook, sir. At 3, 3, 3 and a quarter now. At 3 and a quarter, have it at selling at 3.25. First call. At 3,250,000, 325. Thank you. We still got it, sir. It is your bid. At 3,250,000, selling at 32555. Another 250,000, sir. 250,000 more, 3,500,000. At 3.55, selling at 3,500,000. First call at 3,500,000 now. Don't lose this large building, sir, with good exposure for 250,000 rand. You're going to kick yourself tomorrow. Second call. That's twice at 3,500,000, selling at 3,555 now. Another 250. Any other to go now, sir? At 325, 325, 3.5. First, second, third and final call at 3,500,000. Third and final call. Have another drink, so well done. Sold at 3,500,000. Next up, please, lot number 11. We're moving through to the metropolis of Lee Glen. Thank you to Candace, number 4 Manova Avenue. Lee Glen Industrial Facility. It's lot number 11 up on the big screen. There it is. And it is enormous. Property measures just under 7,000 square meters on a roof, 6,728. The facility has been designed to maximize space and functionality with open plan main warehouse with a height of approximately 6 meters to the eaves, I believe. Multiple spray booths, wasp bays, welding extraction, oil and drying rooms, allow for efficient streamlined production and processes, while the overhead gantry cranes provide an added level of versatility, allowing for easy movement of heavy goods and materials all around your brand new building. There are 2 main access gates off Amanda, another access point off Minerva as well. 500 amps generator and 11 gantry cranes. It's a huge generator. Lee Glen offers easy access to both the West and East Rands via Main Reef Road. A lot of happy buyers in the corners there. We love to have them. There are not many assets of similar nature on offer in this area. Primarily, Lee Glen is an industrial node with various strong, larger manufacturing companies and storage as well. Robertville is there, Crown Mines, and all are being very strong industrial areas. We have an opening with the property, please. Ladies and gentlemen, opening with the property, please. At 10 million to go now, nice round figure. It is an enormous facility. At 10 to go, ladies and gentlemen, we have it at 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 now. Don't go yet, sir, if that's the bank manager on the phone. Have it at 10, 10, any of it, have it at 10 to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Have it at 10 to go now. At 10 million, ladies and gentlemen, the opening bid stands with me at 10 million. I need an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Have it over a bid now, sir. At 10, 10, 10 now. It is a huge facility with a 500 amp generator. At 10 to go, any of it, have it at 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 now. At 10 million, I can't take, I'll take 12, thank you, sir. Have it at 12, we're way undervalued. Have it at 12, 12, 12 now. At 12 million, 5, yeah, I can't take that, sir. 12, take 13, thank you now. At 3, selling at 13 million. It is roughly earth size, just over 8,600. We have 14, thank you now. Have it at 4, have it at 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 now. 14, I'll take half now, sir. At 14.5, 14.5, 14.5 now. At 14 million 5, have it at 14.5. First call at 14,500,000 now. Second call, ladies and gentlemen, at 15 we got, sir. At 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, 5, 5. I can't take quarters, gentlemen. For 250,000, you can buy a sprinkler for that. Somewhere in the building. Yes or no? 15.5. Thank you. 15,500,000 now. At 15 million, have it a half a bit, have a bit of go, sir. At 15.5. First call at 15,500,000. You bidding or waving, man? Just bought a lovely building in Lee Glen at 15,500,000. Second, we got back at 16 now. At 16, gentlemen, have it at 16.5, yes or no? At 16 million to go, it is huge. The GLA, almost 7,000 square meters, almost 6,800, just under 7,000. The bid stands at 16 million. What if I were you, 16.5, yes or no? At 16.5, 16.5, 16.555. At 16 million 5. You're out, gentlemen. First call, once at 16 million. You sure? Second call, twice at 16 million. We're going and we're selling now, sir. For half a bit more, you could take it. 16.5. Don't think, sir. Just keep nodding the head. I'll tell you when to stop. At 16,500,000. Any other? We have it at 16.555. He's out. You're in, sir. All in. Hammerside, 16 million. Last call. Congratulations. Sold at 16 million rands. You're going back to Lee Glen. Lot number 11. Back to Wynberg. Who's there? That is... where's she gone? You just sit and relax. Wynberg, huge exposure. This is Sandton Industrial, as we like to call it. A 3-story Business One property. GLA, 1,650 square meters. The stand is almost 3,718, and a very, very big yard for extra parking and storage. Wynberg is industrial area right next to Sandton, or closest industrial area to Sandton, if you didn't know, and huge developments and investments happening in another area. I believe they're putting up a brand new mall there, are currently taking place in your suburb. You are getting vacant occupation on this building, ladies and gents. You're getting vacant occupation on your building. There you have it. We have it. Open in the property, please. Is our telephonic bidder still coming? No, he's here. Thank you. Welcome to the event, sir. We have it. Open in the property, please. And opening with the property, please. 3 million to go now. At 3, selling at 3 million. Have it selling at 3 now. At 3 1/4. It is a Business One zoning, sir. Have it selling at 3 1/4. 3 At 3,250,000. Have it at 250,000 now. At 25, 3.5, sir. At 3,500,000. At 3,500,000. First call. At 375, sir. At 3 million, see how much a hammer does. At 3,750,000, 75. At 3,750,000, gentlemen. For Wynberg Industrial at 3.75. We're selling it. First call at 3,750,000. Second call. That's twice at 3,750,000 now. At 375, 75. Are we all done? Hammers high at 4 million. Back in, sir. There's the underbid. He's back in. He still wants the property, gentlemen. And you over to go now. At 4 1/4. Yes or no? 4.1. At 4,100,000 now. At 4.1's the bid, gentlemen. Have it at 4.22 now. At 4.250. I'll take it, gentlemen. Please don't give me another 50 bid. 4,250,000. First call. Once now at 4,250,000, gentlemen. We're selling Wynberg, and we're selling it now. Second call. That's twice at 4,250,000, gentlemen. Fair warning, hammers high at 4,250,000. Hammers high, third and final call. You got it, sir. Sold at 4,250,000. You got it, sir. Congratulations. Lot number 12 is done. Next up, please, Mr. Dadon. Moving on again. Tell the gentleman about Parktown property. High exposure in Parktown North. The high exposure Parktown North. 4 properties selling as one lot. Totaling of the urban size, roughly about 5,000 square meters. 3 residential stands, all been zoned to Res 3. Also zoned for 16 upmarket clusters. There's 1 commercial property, currently a restaurant, which is actually quite nice. It's a T-shaped development with access from 7th and 2nd Avenue in Parktown North. It's situated on the main thoroughfare connecting Rosebank and Randburg. High traffic volumes and in neighboring areas, Parkhurst, Rosebank, and the Greenside suburb around the corner. Good income on this asset, ladies and gentlemen. A good income, and if you want to put up 16 clusters, you're more than welcome to as well. We have an opening bid set already at this property, ladies and gentlemen. We have the opening bid set at 10 million to go now. Any other 10 now. Where can you buy 5,000 square meters of commercial and Res 3 property in Parkhouse for that price? At 10 million, any other 10, any other opening bid at 10. At 10 million, ladies and gentlemen, any other, this is the only property we got in Parktown. At 10 to go, any other 10 now. All the buyers tend to hide around the corner. Have we ever a 10 now? We're taking that wall out, Dobby. Next auction. Have we ever a 10, selling at 10, opening bid stands with 10 million. Any other to go, Mr. Deron? At 10 million to go, Parktown North, remove the family. Have we ever a 10, opening bid stands with me, 10 million once, 10 million twice, ladies and gentlemen. Are we sure? No interest in this asset at 10 million, otherwise you're welcome to speak to Dobby after the auction. Ladies and gents, we'll move that to a private treaty basis. Please speak to Mr. Donny, Mr. Dobby. Yoni Dadon, who's standing next to Dobby Lichtenstein immediately after the auction. Next up, please, lot number 14. Lot number 14 is on this asset's zoned development land. We're moving to the metropolis of Lyndhurst. There it is. Thank you, Mrs. Spinner. The property is yours. Development land, zoned Res 3. 8,000 square meters. Zone Res 3 services there. 3 houses currently on the stand. And there are 30 opportunities per hectare. Is that correct? I believe it is. About 30 opportunities per hectare, correct, on the stand. This is the Lyndhurst area. It's also next to Whitney Gardens. Glen Hazel is also there. Imagine that. Greenstone Mall is there. And very, very good arterials and amenities in your suburb. The current income on the property is about 15,000 rands a month. That's what you're getting on the asset, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lyndhurst. We have it open in the asset, please. An opening bid on the property, please. Any other to go, please. Any other to go. Have it R1 million now. At 1 million to go. Any other? We have it at 1 million to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 to go now. Have it at 1. Have it at selling. It is a large property. It's 8,000 squares. At $1 million to go. Have it at selling at 1,255. Thank you, sir. At 125. Ladies bidding now. 1,000,005. We always enjoy the lady bidders. At 1,000,005, selling at 1,000,005 at 1,000 now. At 1.55, have it selling at 155. 175, 75, selling at 75 now. At 175, selling at 75. First call at 1 million. Bless you, sir. 1.8. 1,800,000 selling at 1,888 selling at 1.8 now. At 1,800,000, 1.9. At 1,900,000 selling at 9. I have it greatly now. 1,950. 2 million. 2 to go, sir. 2.1, thank you. At 2,100,000, 2 anywhere. Have it at 2, have it at 2, have it at 2 now. At 2,200,000, you're out, sir? Nope, he's out at 2,100,000. First call at 2,200,000. I'm asking 2, sir. You're still in, I'm asking 2. Another 100,000. You sure? At 2.1, 2.2, yes or no? 2,100,000 once, twice. For Lyndhurst, 8,000 square meters, zoned already Res 3. At 2.2, you're out. 2,100,000 once, twice. Third and final call. Well done, sir. Sold at 2,100,000. Next up is the Fordsburg property, and also the only Fordsburg property we have on today's auction at Auction Inc. Fordsburg, retail, fuel or residential. This property is fully let. Thank you, Sim, for handling it. Consisting of 4 urban, measuring roughly 1,400 square meters combined. Is that correct? Thank you, it is. Multi-tenanted with workshop, tire and mag fitment center. There's a car wash, auto spray painting, business, 3 residential tenants, and 2 takeaway shops and a car mechanic. It's very, very full. And the property is also fully let. There's also an existing forecourt infrastructure currently on the property. Easy access to major highways like the M1 and the M2. Huge exposure onto Mint Road. Popular hub for business, a variety of shops, restaurants, and other services in and around your building. Easily accessible to public transport, making it a great place to visit for the business or leisure area, and walking distance to the plaza. This is a cash business, ladies and gentlemen. The seller is retiring or has already retired. All four Irvin are sold as one lot. And once again, I'll say it, it is fully let. Is that correct, Brad? The properties are fully let. We're selling them all as one lot. Any offer to go, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go now. Ready have the offer come in. It is easy to go, ladies and gentlemen, at 5,300,000 now. At 5.3, ready had an offering, but bid stands at 5.3. Have it at 5,333 now. At 5,000,003, 5,000,000, another 200,000 now. Have it at 2, have it at 2, have it at 200,000 now. At 5,000,005, 5,000,005, 5,000,005. This is the only fully let property we have in Fordsburg. At 5,000,005, 5,000,005, selling at 555, 500,000 now. At first call, ladies and gentlemen, that's once at 5,500,000 now. 5,555 now. At 5.5 seconds. So I already have 5. Another 100,000. Who's bidding where? 560. Thank you, 600,000. New bidder now. Haven't we ever at 5,600,000? Haven't we ever at 100,000 more? A fully let property. Haven't we ever at 5,600,000 now? At 600,000. First call at 5,600,000. Another haven't we ever at 700,000 now? At 7 a bid now, sir. Another 100,000. Haven't we ever at 5.8, sir? Haven't we ever at 5,888, selling at 5,888. For 100,000 more, you get a fully let building. At 5,800,000, 5.8 for 100,000, gentlemen. You can't believe it. At 5,800,000. It's not your bid. The bid's in front with me. At 5,800,000. First call at 5,000,005. It's 5.8, sir. It's in front. That's correct. It's not you. 5.8. 5.9. 5.9. At 5,900,000. Yes or no, gentlemen? Haven't we ever at 5,999 now? At 5.9. First call at 5,900,000. Second call. That's twice. And haven't we ever at 6 million? It's against you again, sir. Haven't we ever at 6 to go now? At 6 of it. Haven't we ever at 6 of it? 100,000. You're out, sir? Are you sure? Don't lose a fully let building for 100,000. Haven't we ever at 6 million? 6.1. 6. 6.5 now. Have it yes or go? At 6 million once. 6 million twice, sir. He's out, you're in, all done, ladies and gentlemen. Hammers high at 6 million for a fully let property in Fordsburg. Are we all in? All done, hammers high. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 6 million rands. That property is sold. Not many properties to go, ladies and gentlemen. Moving up to lot number 16. Where has she gone? Glen Manor. I believe there are 3 properties to go now, and then please join us afterwards for the party outside on the M1 freeway in the car park. Please join us afterwards for snacks and refreshments. You're more than welcome. A sought after office park in Menlyn. Thank you, Candice, for handling this property. The Glen Manor Office Park. There are 5 buildings that belong to it. Please be aware. This is the Glen Manor Office Park located in the prime location of Menlyn, Pretoria. This commercial property boasts of 5 standalone buildings measuring approximately 8,000, just under 8,500 square meters in total. It's on the spacious 1.247 hectare stand, and the office park is located between Atterbury and the Garsfontein roads, offering excellent accessibility and convenience to its occupants. This park's design is ideal for educational or medical offices, or its primary use as office space. Total GLA roughly around 8,500 squares, just under that. The surrounding node has been rapidly developing and expanding with the construction of almost a 500 million rand private specialized hospital just down the road from this property. And also various large corporates and Fortune 500 company in and around the subject property have already moved in. This asset is extremely central. It's in Menlyn. We have an opening bid on the property, ladies and gentlemen. Already have the opening bid with me at 65 million to go now, sir. I know you like Fordsburg, sir, but how about Menlyn? Have it at 65, just slightly bigger. At 65 million, any other avenue we have it to separate the men from the boys and the ladies from the girls now. Have it at 65, 55. At 65 million, ladies, buy a lovely property in Menlyn. At 65 million, any other avenue we have it at 65 now. At 65 million, ladies and gentlemen, any other avenue we have it at 65. You sure? I'd love to sell you this. I'd love to see your wife's face as well. Sweetheart, we're going to Menlyn at 65 million, ladies and gentlemen. I can't accept that, sir. Unfortunately not. It belongs to a fund, and we will be looking after them. No opening bids at the 65 mark. Going once, going twice. If there is any post-auction interest, we'll move it to a private treaty sale. Please speak to Candace immediately after the auction. No interest at 65 million mark, are we sure? Ladies and gents, we'll move that on at 65 million. Thank you, Candace. Please speak to her immediately after the auction. We know there were 2 interested parties that were a little nervous to bid. Don't worry, she doesn't bite too hard. But she will look after you after the auction. Number 17, Mr. Bloomberg's back in the house. Is he still here? Or has he fainted? Hello, Michael. Welcome back. A-grade, pristine warehouse and office complex. There she is on the big screen. This is one of the nicest complexes we've seen. 6,000 square meters of GLA space in a warehouse. 522 office complex. There's a warehouse floor, reinforced concrete slab. 1,000 kVA Eskom power supply units. There's a generator, 2 boreholes, pretty much off the grid if you want to be. There's a huge fire sprinkler system with extra tanks as well. Pumps in enormous liters when switched on. We'd prefer a shower. The Bronkhorstspruit area is there, Ventershof area, as well as the old Benoni Road in Ventershof. It is a very, very strong industrial node, and this is one of the nicest buildings there. And you have roughly about 1.6 hectares of land and 6,000 square meters of warehouse and another 500 of offices as well. This property is currently tenanted, is that correct, Michael? Yeah. But however, they will be moving fairly in the next 10 months or so. You're probably going to have them till Christmas, unless you want to renegotiate or move in yourself, have it owner occupied if you wish. We have an open the property, please, ladies. Open the property, please. Any over to go at 25 million. Any over to 25, 5, 5, 5, 5. An opening bid at 25 million. Legend bid at 25. You can't build that per square meter, and you got over. Pardon? That was always shy, but we don't hurt hard. Have it at 25, 5, 5. Selling at 25 to go now. Have it at 25. It is a very, very neat building. If you know who's in it, it's another Fortune 500 company, and they're good to go now. Have it at 25 million. Ladies and gentlemen, have it at 25, 5 now. A little Easter present for you, if you so wish. At 25, we have it at 25. First call at 25 million, ladies and gentlemen. Second call at 25 million. It's the only warehouse we got left, sir, of this nature and at this size. Are you sure? First call, second call. Are we all done? Opening and closing at 25 million, all in, all done. Last call. Please speak to Michael immediately after the auction. We'll open it at 25. Thank you, Michael, speaking afterwards as well. Lot number 18. Penultimate lot. We're moving to Rosebank. Just across the freeway in front of us. Thank you to Gary and Candace handling the property. 6,000 square meter stand on Oxford Road. Yes, believe it or not, it does exist. Only this one. This is an acknowledgement of debt sale in Rosebank. It attracts a 5-day confirmation period in favor of the financial institution concerned. Please be aware this high exposure site in Oxford comprises 3 urban, totaling 6,072 square meters. Due to the location and growing needs in the area, the property lends itself towards the following usages. Res 3, mixed use, commercial and educational or medical consulting offices. The site can potentially, as we've been told by a few town planners, build up to 7 stories, with a GLA of roughly 16,800 square meters. Currently zoned Biz 4 and Res 1. Is that correct? Correct. Thank you. The Rosebank, Saxonwold areas are extremely desirable areas, which can be seen with the rapid growing developments in the suburb that are being built. The subject property is located on Oxford Road, the central hub in Rosebank, less than 1 kilometers from Rosebank Mall, with the Gautrain just around the corner. 3 stands. This is the only 6,000 square meter stand in Rosebank that we know of. This does attract 5 days confirmation in favor of the bank. They have to go back to their FinCo and discuss the offer and the bid, and then they will confirm to us shortly thereafter. Back to Auction Inc. We have an opening in the property, please, ladies and gentlemen. Opening in the property, please. At 10 million to go now. We have it at 10 million. It's 6,000 squares. At 10 million to go. We have it at 10 now. at 10,006,000 squares in Rosebank, sir. Haven't we ever at 10, selling at 10, selling at 10 now. This is the second last lot, ladies and gentlemen. Opening bid stands at 10 million. Over at 10, 10, 10 now. And ladies and gentlemen, you'll not get this opportunity again. The bond is way in excess of this property and this bid. At the opening bid stands at 10 million. Ladies and gentlemen, over at 10, 10, 10 now. At 10 to go. Is he bidding? Careful, you nearly bought it, sir. Have it over at 10, have it selling at 10, 10, 10. First call at 10,006,000 squares in Rosebank, sir. Second call. That's twice at 10. Pardon? Opening bids with me at 10 million. I'm opening at 10, sir. You can climb in if you wish, but no, sir. There's no running at the moment. The bid is still with me. I'm opening it at 10 million. I'm asking for anything higher, sir. Haven't we have it at 10, selling at 10, it's selling at 10, 10, 10 now. If you want to jump back it, we've got to take something to the bank, sir. Anything, we've got to take it. Haven't we have it selling at 10, 10, 10. First call at 10 million. Second call at 10 million. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what happens if you negotiate with banks? You're going to be paying a lot more by next week. Bid now, make sure you're the highest bid, and make sure you sign that contract. Are you sure, gentlemen? It's the only 6,000 square meter property we've got in Rosebank. Absolutely perfect. On the main road. She's not allowed to. She works here. She absolutely not. Are you sure, sir? Fair warning. I can see the madam wants it. She's surprise the husband. Put your hand in the air. See what he does, ma'am. You see, he'll fall off the chair. Are you sure? First, second, third and final call. Opening bid stands with me at 10 million. Third and final call. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Bid stands with me at 10 million. Please speak to Candace immediately after the auction, and we will move it through. Next up, please, what quite a few have been waiting for. Welcome to the world of the metaverse. This is officially, as we know it, South Africa's first live metaverse auction, compliments of Auction Inc. A single, shared, immersive, persistent 3D virtual space where humans can experience life in ways you cannot get in the physical world. This is a virtual metaverse property. It is located in Ubuntu land, right above us. Also known as Africa's metaverse, it allows you to build 3 stories with 3 experience zones, creating the ample space for creativity and innovation. It is located very close to MTN, Nedbank, and Prime Media, who also have land very close to this property in the metaverse as well, in Ubuntu land as well. This is your chance to own a piece of the cloud, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to invest in technology, now's the time, now's the place. Auction Inc. are doing it first. We're going to open the bidding. We'll take an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, for the first live metaverse auction brought to you by Auction Inc. We'll open the bidding at 50,000 to go, ladies and gentlemen. We have it at 50,000 to go now. Where's the answer? It's up there. I have no idea, but you can own it and you can buy it on Auction Inc.'s auction. 50,000, and you have it at 50,000. We have to sell it, ladies and gentlemen. We have been given strictly. Thank you, sir. 50,000, we got a bid, sir. Do you know where it is, sir? We'll show you afterwards. Somewhere there. How quickly have it? We have it at 50,000. Have it? We have it at 50,000. Hitting at 50,000 now. Opening bid is gone at 50,000, ladies and gentlemen. We are selling on the fall of the hammer now. At 50,000, 75, ma'am. At 75, yes or no? 50, 75, 75, 50 now. At 75, you're gone, sir. Are you sure? Don't worry where it is, sir. It's anywhere you like it to be. Close to Nedbank. How's that? You bank with Nedbank? Now's your time. The bid's in the corner, sir, at 50,000 now. For the Ubuntu Land Metaverse virtual property at 50,000 rands. We're selling once at 50,000, twice at 50,000. A lot of you look very, very concerned, ma'am. I'm selling this property on the fall of the hammer. Would you like it? Imagine bringing this property home to the family and saying, we bought land in the sky. We bought a farm in the sky. Mama, put your cows on your land in the sky. Quickly. 50,000 once, 50,000 twice. We're selling, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final call. You're going to the cloud, sir. Congratulations. Sold, sold, sold at 50,000 rand. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Auction Inc., myself, Joff van Reenen, thank you for joining us. Please join us outside. Our next auction, Mr. Ben. Harry. When's your next auction? our next auction, Compliments of Auction Inc. on the 11th of May. Thank you for joining us and good night.